You have,
why there was you on
John
the
just
side.
submitted the petricide.
then why did you have like a bunch of a diesel truck? I mean a big old tanker full of diesel spraying it at the orphanage.
No, I wasn't. What are you talking about?
It was obviously milk, Seth. It's just a misunderstanding.
Yeah, it was just a bunch of milk. I even
Yeah.
enjoyed it while we all sat around with the giant doobie, watched the bonfire.
Oh, so there was a bonfire.
Hey, yeah, just a bonfire. It wasn't me doing unsub unholy.
It was obviously an accident, Seth. Come on. John was doing his civic duty of
The
decency.
kids loved it, while the other teenagers smoking with me enjoyed it. Thought it was freaking hilarious. Don't say anything. God was improvement, agreement to it. So If you believe out Jesus and think Jesus is a God, he's a demigod. Half breed. Well, when like two like no, it's not. He the holy God on the no, it's Messiah. He's the messenger of God. That's his actual name, the Messiah. The one who brings light. It's supposed to bring us back from the darkness. But what did the Romans do? Do what the Romans do, right? And in Rome.
When in Rome, you pillage the banana tree.
Fun fact. Romans had bananas. Also fun fact. They aren't like the bananas we have today. Even better fun fact. No, even better fun fact. Had seeds in there inside of them that were hard as a rock, and apparently people busted their teeth on it a lot.
Oh, like some bananas you can get today.
Yes, they had they're like little black key looking things, and the banana is soft, so you bite in real hard, then crack. No, Q's too busy in a simulator match.
Really? Why don't we even get on?
Since when were you on?
We just got on. We were just telling you the fact that we're going to do this. Not long ago. And if you're still up to it, play what you're doing. Welcome back to Ragnarok. Play a normal game of Ragnarok, not Ragnarok.
Yeah.
I want to keep calling it Ragnarok.
Just for your information,
Like,
Seth, I'm
it's
doing
Ragnarok.
USA.
I'm doing US. Oh, I guess you're staying US.
No, just saying in this match I'm in. I'm trying out the XM1. Finally, after 30 years.
US is bumped.
Jesus. This is a stalemate if I've ever seen one. This is like the old Sniper Elite 3 and 4 matches that I've seen. Nobody's died yet, Seth. Nobody's killed each other yet. This is such an interesting stalemate.
Russians with their false fucking names, I swear. Still compare the fucking classes, right?
For what?
Their name for the Navy units. I'm looking at them, the classes are still wrong.
What's wrong? Who's wrong?
Well, for the designations, even though they say Likers, they have CL. They heavy cruiser, an HC, which they put designation for CA, which isn't even.
That may be old because I know they changed it like in like the 50s.
Yeah, because I learned all that stuff when I went to the Navy.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm like, that's because HC means heavy cruiser, BC battle cruiser.
The enemy is winning.
CA usually means carrier. Oh well. So we are talking about Russian too. It's the Baltimore, if I remember right, that ship is a heavy cruiser.
Yeah,
The
the Russians
North
are like the, you're not my dad.
Oh,
The Northampton is
for-
CA 26.
You know, Seth,
What?
I think I survived 2 missile hits.
I was talking about
My
the
tracks are yellow and my
the rank-
viewport's black,
rank 5 Blue Water Fleet.
but I didn't die. And I'm not even sure if I was actually hit or not.
Mm.
But I see
Heavy
craters where I
cruisers
was,
didn't
so
have triple barrel fucking main cannons. They had only double.
That's a battle cruiser.
Yeah, but they call it a heavy cruiser. So that's why I'm like, heavy cruisers don't have triple.
Wait
They
a
only
minute.
have doubles. What the fuck is wrong with these people? That's why I was saying they have the designations wrong.
Mm.
Even I know better.
Oh, 1 minute.
There's cruisers, light well, not light cruisers. Light cruisers usually the single barrel, but then you got your normal cruisers, heavy cruisers,
Okay, let's see what the Baltimore was.
RUG.
Ooh, it has a bedazzled paint scheme. Nice. Anyways,
Yeah, but still.
it's classified as a heavy cruiser. Really?
Yeah, I'm like, that's weird because heavy cruisers don't come with the triple; they only come with the doubles.
Well, America had really good triple
Or barrel.
technology.
Yeah,
Triple
but they
barrel
only,
technology, but
yeah, but they only put them on the BCs and PBs. Not one other cruiser, just normal cruisers, or even a heavy cruiser. They usually would have a place for like normal doubles and just a bunch of other torpedoes and other shit.
it may be a special class.
Probably is.
I could see, man, maybe. What class is this?
It's a Baltimore class,
Baltimore class.
which
But
is
let's look at
weird.
the class. Yeah.
That's Russians for you thinking that.
It's a Baltimore class at 14 built, 14 retired. What do you mean? All 14 are museum ships now? I'm gonna call.
Yes?
Are they still using them? Because that would be even more interesting.
No, BS. Don't have. They're even the Navy lines. I've never heard of the Baltimore class.
Okay, here we go. There we go. All the Baltimores. Here they are. Scrapped, scrapped, scrapped. Broken up, scrap, scrap, scrap. Broken up, scrap, 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 scrap.
I've never heard of them before.
The last one was in the 80s, and it was scrapped. It was the Chicago.
the Chicago Doggo.
Wait. But the U.S. to Chicago was not heavy cruiser.
Wait a minute, are these? Well, here they are, though. Here, this. I know Wikipedia's not always right, but look at this.
I'm like, I know for a fact for that one. I'm like, that's it. That's it. That one's no. That one's a different ship.
Here she is. That's US. That's Chicago. CA 136. She was turned into a guided missile cruiser in the 60s. Okay. Well, John, there's your mystery solved.
Heavy cruisers don't come with triples.
Well, oh, John's like, oh, that makes
Those are-
more sense.
Yeah, because
In the
we all
60s.
know usually they had triples usually end up being fast.
Well, these are pretty small triples, though. It's only 8-inch.
Attention to the designated grid square.
That's not very big. 8-inch.
Yes. Follow
What do
me.
you want to bet? Those guns were probably off a... You know how cheap the Navy wants to be. What do you think it's off a Wyoming class? No, these are 12-inch. Okay, never mind.
Like, no, those usually the ones we usually would end up finding on these.
Pensacola looks right though for a heavy cruiser. It does have a triple, but then it has a double. Triple on top, double on bottom on the front and back. That makes sense, doesn't it?
The enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
They don't have the cool ammo. I mean, they don't have the cool way of.
I'm like just coming from an engineering side as well. Yeah, that must have been a specific specialty built
Well,
by the U.S.
Well, like, you know, in World War II, they were building things quickly, so
Defend the A point.
there were 16 of them built. So.
True. Some big ass guns on them.
Europe, 1941 to 1945. Yep. 14 planned, 14 built. That makes sense. It was succeeded by the Oregon City class.
Yeah, the Oregon class.
It also had triples.
Yeah, I think that's when we decided to say fuck and start putting triples on the heavy cruisers as well.
1944 to 1951. 10 planned, 4 complete, 6 canceled, 4 retired.
Because, you know, we're Americans. We like to go big. Just put point up there.
Wow.
Big
The
gun.
Baltimores lasted longer than these. You must have not liked them.
What? Baltimore lasted longer than the Arkansas?
Yeah. Oh, never mind. 10 years. One lasted 10 years longer, the Albany. The rest, well, scrapped in 1973 and scrapped in 1974. And scrapped in 1977. And the rest were scrapped on the slipway. Because they were never built. And the United States was like, we're not at war anymore. We don't need all these anymore.
And I really don't see why there shouldn't be some returns anyways. Damn, it's got a weight distribution on the back.
You know what?
So I'm all like, why would he need that? If the motherfucker turns to the side, fires, that whole ship is going whoop!
may be able to take it, but
like,
I could actually see him being pretty good if you wanted shore bombardment. We will bombard the shore.
Yeah, if they were anchored like a mofo.
Yeah, it ain't that big of a gun. How big are these? Northampton. They were just 8-inch guns. Really? Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, the Northampton. Northampton only had 8-inch. That ain't battleship grade. That is cruiser grade. Battleships were 16 inches.
heavy cruisers usually to 12.
Yeah. So that is
The Japanese heavy cruisers all.
Japanese generally had. Yeah, Japanese generally had bigger guns.
Big guns, really good guns.
Yeah, the Japanese had a problem where the United States, how the United States liked to armor their ships, was to armor for their armor to be able to beat their guns and a little bit bigger. The Japanese said, no, we don't need that, and they weren't as heavily armored.
No, they just went for really good guns.
Yeah, they went for bigger guns while not actually having any armor.
Yeah, bigger and better guns for more range and accuracy, but yet the armor was really laggy.
Yeah, accuracy. Yeah, their accuracy was actually pretty good. Problem is they didn't really have a lot of radar, and the United States had surface radar, which meant
Fuck load of it too.
yeah, which meant even though the Japanese could, in theory, be accurate, yeah, but that
radar, they're gonna be good.
yeah, that radar really just lets you start popping a good spot and keep popping them, and then you're just like, oh, they're hitting me now. Yeah.
You'll be like, oh, I might wanna get away from here.
Yeah.
Oh no, I lost a rudder.
Now, that was the Bismarck's fate. Rest in peace, Bismarck. I guess we'll go since Q isn't.
I have so much static electricity going.
no, it's over now.
Really?
We suffered a defeat. Head back to base.
Resend the invite. If Q isn't here in 5 minutes, John, you have my permission to beat him.
With the bludgeon stick?
Yes.
Yeah, I get the bludgeon. Levi, go get my bludgeon stick. I'm about to beat your ass too. But I tell you, keep fucking over. You're trying to eat my damn 200 some odd dollar fucking moccasins. Guess what? You get smacked by them.
Hit him harder for me.
Okay, Q, why are you German?
Because I'm rebellious.
Alright. Well, we'll be in the queue for about 2-3 hours, maybe? Alright, ready up.
Oh boy. The Ferdinand got pushed back up to 6-7. You hear me?
What?
The Ferdinand is 6-7 again.
Mm.
Unless I had the wrong thing selected, which I probably did.